Hi, this is Jason with Firelighter Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Blade Builders Obi-Wan Kenobi electronic lightsaber. And this is from the Star Wars The Force Awakens toy line, and this is actually the lightsaber from the Revenge of the Sith for Obi-Wan Kenobi. So the first thing we're going to do is take a closer look at the packaging. So taking a look at the packaging, we have the nice standard Star Wars The Force Awakens packaging. Got the nice red and black. Have a nice Star Wars logo and a nice picture of Obi-Wan Kenobi as he was in the Revenge of the Sith. Now with the Star Wars The Force Awakens toy line, what they do is if it's not an item that was actually in The Force Awakens, it won't actually say The Force Awakens right here. If you'll notice that same thing with all the different figures, like the Darth Vader figures, the characters it's released with the Star Wars The Force Awakens toy line, but it's not in the Star Wars The Force Awakens. They don't show that logo there. And then as we go on to the back, it actually says here, it actually lets you know it's Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. So this is released for the Star Wars The Force Awakens toy line, but this is actually the Revenge of the Sith prop for Obi-Wan Kenobi, because this was obviously not in The Force Awakens. But let you know it's 22 inches. It shows the lightsaber, and also right here it shows you some of the other stuff you can do with the Blade Builder sets. You can combine these things. It does come with a little piece that you can barely see right there, this little attachment, so you can link these guys two together. And it needs 3 AAA batteries, which are not included, and it's just you just screw it with the Phillips head screwdriver to get it pulled off. But let's get this guy opened up. Alright, so taking a look at the lightsaber, it's another nice lightsaber in the Blade Builders lineup. So the hilt is obviously different than actually in the movie, because this part right here was obviously real thin, but because of the blade, there's only so much they could really do. With all the Blade Builder stuff, they've got basically an empty spot right here, which you actually would attach a little piece, which allows you to attach other Blade Builders things to it. So if you attached and you just rotate it in and it pops in, you'd be able to attach something else. So like if you had like the Luke Skywalker one, you could actually attach it. And they link it together, and now you essentially have like a double-bladed lightsaber, which is, it's a cool gimmick, and it's really neat that you could do that. But it's actually one of the things I dislike about this the most is actually the how they have this open hilt part right here and in the end of the hilt. I think that's kind of cheesy. It's cool, you can kind of build your own and customize, but they kind of took it a little too far with some of the stuff, like kind of building off the Kylo Ren lightsaber where he's got the extended hilt part. But overall, the hilt feels really nice. It's really nice how this is almost like textured. I mean, it's really, it feels pretty rough on the hand, but it definitely gives you a really good grip on it. Looks really nice. The very tip of the blade has a hole. With all the Blade Builders, they do that. I'm really not sure why they do that, but they do that. And then it's got a nice section where you put the 3 AAA batteries in it, and the ignition switch on this guy is actually right here. So we just push this and it lights up. You push it to turn it off. So with this guy, if you turn it on and you actually leave it on, it'll actually sit there for a while and hum, and it'll make a couple like little flickers, and after a while it'll actually shut itself off to preserve battery life, which I do like about these. You can collapse it, but this is as far as you can collapse it. It doesn't collapse any lower than that. You cannot pull the blade off. And with this guy, there's no screw holes that you can really take this guy apart without cracking it open. So I'm really not sure as far as modifying it or trying to get it where you could take the blade out for costume purposes. And you can just extend it out like that. So we push the blade or push the ignition, and then with this guy, it's got, when you hit anything, it makes a lightsaber noise. And there's two different ones, as well as when you move it. And it's pretty responsive. The Kylo Ren one is not that responsive. This is pretty responsive, just like the Luke Skywalker one. They're really nice. When you wave it back and forth, you definitely get that lightsaber noise when you're actually doing it, not after. Sometimes with the Kylo Ren lightsaber, you actually get a little bit of a delay, or you'll wave it and it'll make the smacking noise like you've actually hit another lightsaber. All right, so here you have a little bit of a lower light situation, and we're going to turn it on. And you can see how it doesn't light up like the Luke Skywalker one does. The blue, that's actually the plastic part for the actual blade, is dark, so it doesn't give you that really nice light up look compared to like some of the other ones. Like the Kylo Ren one actually is like almost like a full red plastic, so it's really not partially translucent. And the Luke Skywalker one, it just lights up a little bit better. And that's probably the biggest downfall of this guy. And actually on the camera, it almost looks like it's purple, but that is blue. It's just hard to see. And here we have the Luke Skywalker one next to it. And it just glows much better. I know it's kind of hard to see with the angle of the camera, but it just looks like the light's that much brighter. And it's just the way that the plastic is. The green just, lights up better compared to the blue. It's a darker blue, so like, and really when I look through on the camera while filming, it looks purple. So as far as length of everything on this lightsaber, the blade is listed on the box at 22 inches. It's actually, when I measured it, it's 23 inches. So from here to here, we have about 23 inches. It's almost 23 on the dot. And then from here to here, it's 9 inches, and it's pretty standard. The hilt on the Luke Skywalker one is also 9 inches, and the blade is just not as long. It's like it is listed at the 22 inch mark, but this one hits 23. But overall, a really nice Force Awakens toy. We didn't get a Luke Skywalker electronic lightsaber. The first few waves. I'm sure it's going to come later. They're going to have at least the Anakin, so we can actually have the lightsaber that's in the movie. But this is one of the blue options for the electronic ones, as well as if you get the Blade Builder starter kit, it does come with a generic blue lightsaber. But really, really nice. I love how light it is with the 3 AAA batteries. The downfalls to this guy, I don't like this little hole right here. I mean, if you're going to use it for a costume or whatnot and hanging off your belt, it does look kind of silly. But it does open it up for kids to play with it and attach different lightsabers to it. The thing I'd like least about this is how dark the blue plastic is. They could have went with a little bit of a lighter blue, so when it actually lights up at night, it looks brighter. It doesn't even compare to the Luke Skywalker and the Kylo Ren one in this series. And I'm not sure how different it is from the Blade Builder starter kit blue lightsaber. I would assume it's going to be the same plastic. They probably just reuse the stuff, but until I actually get it side by side, I couldn't tell you. But a really nice toy. They're really durable. They're really fun. My kids love these things. And once again, this is Jason with 5 Letter Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.